Hello everybody and welcome back again. My name is the16 and today welcome to Katawa Shoujo. So let's jump in. So we're on soap apparently. Anyway, this is the time. I will never get back. I'll get him for this somehow. But right now I have to get to class. I'm the first person in class today, even though I think I'm a little too early. Then again, sitting alone here for 20 minutes sure beats having to suffer that time with Kenji. The combination of fatigue, frustration, and boredom starts making me feel very tired. I black out for a second, waking up when my head hits the surface of my desk. Rubbing my forehead, I realize this is a good reason as any to stay up for now, and stop coming to class so early later. Eventually, I hear a tapping noise outside the hallway, and Lily's tall figure appears in the doorway. She's not in this class, so she must have some other business. Maybe she's looking for Hankano? Lily stopped at the door, looking hesitant as if she was a vampire who can't come in unless invited. I consider doing so because she looks rather lonesome standing there. She steps in on her own accord, though. After straightening her skirt and shirt collar, as if it was a way of importance to look prim when she entered our classroom. "Excuse me," she calls into the quiet classroom with a deliberate voice. I realize the silence might unnerve her because of her blindness, so I break it. "Good morning, Lily." "Listener? Good morning. I didn't hear you come in." I wonder if she thinks it's suspicious I didn't say anything to her before. It's likely if I were to tell too big of a lie now, it would sink me. Well, I was already here, just asleep until now. Oh. Have you seen Hikano today, by any chance?" "No. She seems to come in only just before the bell rings, or after that. Do you want me to tell her something for you?" "No, it's fine. It's just strange. But I think we're the only two people in the school right now. I didn't hear anyone else on my way here. I shouldn't have gotten up so early today, I guess." You're casting yourself for doing something that other people should. Punctuality is a good thing. I think so anyway. Thank you, Lily. It's a very busy morning today. The festival is coming up soon, and today is the deadline for the event registration, budget reports, and any other official paperwork. It could be that everyone is trying to complete the necessary forms at the last minute. Maybe that's why it's so quiet today. Uh-oh. Hi. Oh, God. Mishra pops into the room with Shinatun as if on cue, shouting with a loudness that makes the visibility flinch. "Hichan? Hi." "Look, it's the class representative. Hello." Lily smiles, probably amused by Mishra's or Shinatun's use of the word look. "Good morning. Of course, you're not the representative of this class, right?" "Right. I'm not." Lily seems a little more guarded in her answers to Shinatun than she was with me the other day. I guess they don't really get along at all. And I realize that Lily might actually not know Shinatun is present, and she's trying to detect whether or not she is, to know who she is talking to. For all she knows, she's talking to Mishta. But knowing that she and Shinatun are practically inseparable, she might expect Shinatun to be the one that actually talks. Damn, how complicated. I decide to help Lily out, for my own peace of mind more than anything else. "You're here early, Shinatun." You were here earlier than us?" Misha puffs out her chest angrily. Why is she getting so angry? Does she feel emotions on Shinatun's behalf too? It's not that weird, though, that Shinatun didn't like my little comment. It's true. I was here earlier than them, so me saying something like that could definitely be misinterpreted as anything, especially to Shinatun, who doesn't have the benefit of hearing tone to judge intent. Before I can start weighing whether or not I should apologize, Shinatun has already moved on. Class rep, it's a good thing you're here. We have to talk. The festival is coming up in 3 days, right? Every other class has already handed in their project budget reports for their event. Even the first years. Except you. Ha ha ha. There is still time to hand it in, isn't there? Psst. Guess she's getting a bit peed off. Dun dun dun. Today the deadline is today. You're surely taking your time, ain't you? If I had it my way, I would have all of the necessary paperwork days ago. But someone had to say the deadline. Please extend it. Yes, that was me. Planning something on the scale is not a small task, and a week is too small of a time frame to expect a whole class to work out such a complex issue completely. She's got a point. Do you want to know what's harder than distribute the funds for one class event? Handing the same matter for every class in the school and then some. The one who does that is me. Yeah, don't care. Mista puts her hand on her hips and stands up straight. Wow, she's really getting into the role. Lily doesn't look like she's very amused though. Hey, Shinatun, ain't you being a little hard on her? There's still a whole day left. Please, Hishno, it's alright. Lily seems happy I'm taking her side. Oh, crap. But a bit conflicted that I might not think she can take care of herself. If this is about the budget, I am disappointed you think I have forgotten about it. I understand how important it is. Then, can I have it, please? Shinatun, she might not have it on her at this exact second. It's not here right now. I asked 2 students to take care of it for me, students from my class. She emphasized the last sentence, much to my surprise. She knows about Shinatun and Misha's efforts to rope me into the student council. I guess word must have gotten around, so now she's using me as an amigo against Shinatun. That just gets better and better. It was your responsibility. A budget report isn't something you should just be diligent given I can't say that. Away as class rep, it is your job to be on top of things. This kind of disregard for proper procedure is really just terrible. They completed it, being capable of doing so, but the students have been sick recently, so they could not come to school and give it back to me. If you want it, I will apologize on their behalf for getting sick. Okay. Wow. I like how I'm all just this little scene has already made me hate those two already. I'm starting to hate those two, especially that one. I'm not gonna say it, but you're horrible. I'm gonna poke your nose. Yeah. I don't know. Even though Mishra and Lily's little jab entirely, Shinadun doesn't, and she seems torn between offended by Lily's daring and jumping for joy at the prospect of a challenge. Wow. Lily, don't they live here at the school? That's a 5-minute walk for you, you know. What could they responsibly have that prevents them from taking 5 minutes out of their busy lives to drop something off that will affect the enjoyment of their entire class? Lily opens her mouth to say something, but Shinatun closes the gap between them and starts signing, first waving her hands around like an opera conductor. Mishta tries her best to convey the same passion, but can't seem to lose her normal cheerful tone. The result is interesting and somewhat surreal. Yes, okay. And what's with that attitude? I said it's not something you should be dilly away. Are you the class representative, or ain't you? Tell me the names of those two students. They should have your job if you can't even handle something this simple yourself. One form isn't the entire extent of what I'm supposed to take care of. Lily's tone is growing slightly impatient, but she is doing a good job of not letting Shinatun see how unsettled she is becoming. She's playing her cards close to her chest. Shinatun, on the other hand, wraps her finger cheerfully around the edge of her glasses, knowing Lily can either hear nor see how excited she is. Of course, you do so much, class rep. It must be so difficult being you. Lily tightens her lip at Misha's words, clearly understanding the intent behind them, even though Misha delivers them without a hint of sarcasm which they were meant to have. Shinatun and Lily don't like each other. That much is clear, but this seems a little much to see. It seems like Lily has enough and is ready to push back. What the hell's going on? I was actually just discussing the budget report before you came by. You must be very talented to have finished all your students' council duties so quickly that you can track me down to make sure I don't forget my own. Are you accusing me of slacking off? It seems like you are confusing me with yourself. I don't think so. That would be a very difficult thing for me to do, comparing myself to you. You're right. The difference between us is like heaven and hell. And it's not hard to guess which one you might represent. Dun dun dun. Wow. Panty shot. Wow. Wow. Seriously? Oh, man. The hair between them ripples with the heat of their immortality. Well, not really. They can't disguise it anymore, even though Misha looks like she's beginning to understand the real nature of this conversation. So we've got the blind versus the deaf. Who wins? No one knows. Ichan, don't you slack off either. What are you talking about? Ain't you taking part in the festival, Hisham? You are, ain't you? Then I hope you're going to do a lot more to make sure it goes smoothly than this person. Oh, I don't understand why Shinatun suddenly getting mad at me. Oh, crap. Come on, cut me and Lily some slack. Don't drag me into this. I've done my part. Have I done my part though? I don't. Oh well, I've helped out the person with no arms. I've helped her out, but I'm not in a. But my character's not really in the club, so he doesn't have to do anything. I don't know. I have to say, come on, don't cut me and Lily some slack. Hey, I'm the new guy, remember? It's not like I could have done much, even if I wanted. That's right. You shouldn't expect a transfer student to jump right into it on his first week. Lily's taking my side. Feels utterly comforting, so I decide to back her up too. Yeah, you're being unreasonable with us both. Excuses, Miss Class Rep has had plenty of time to deal with her report, and we have repeatedly offered you a position to help the student council work, but you refused to commit yourself to making the festival a success. Yeah, but as I said back then, I'm not sure if I don't have the time for this right now. No matter what I do, it will mean being drawn into a conversion with Shinatun, and that is what she wants. Whatever, forget it. I turn my back to them. Lily, class is going to be starting soon, so we could talk more later. I'll tell Hishno you were looking for her. I can feel Shinatun freezing. Maybe this is the first time she has ever been ignored in such a blunt manner. Thank you, Hishno. I'll leave now then. She gives me the sweetest smile I've seen all week, and turns her heels to make her exit. As soon as Lily walks out the door, I suddenly start feeling eager about turning to face Xena. I can feel her eyes burning into my neck. I can't bring myself to look at her. Even she must be furious. I keep expecting Misha to say something to elevate this tension, but it really is wanting too much. Okay guys, I'm going to end today's episode right there. Hope you guys have all enjoyed today's episode and stuffs, and remember to do all the normal YouTube stuff like leaving comments, subscribing, all of that good stuff. And yeah, thank you all for watching today's episode and stuff, and I will see you all next time. Until then, everyone,